Yep.
So here's a story. Travis Kelce, NFL star Travis Kelce, splits from his girlfriend after making her pay for half of everything. Dun, 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 dun. Let me read this story. NFL star Travis Kelce has reportedly split from his long-term model girlfriend, very attractive,
Yeah, man, she's
Kayla Nicole, after apparently making her pay for half of everything. The breakup has nothing to do with cheating, supposedly. In fact, it is said to be over the $14 million a year Kansas City Chiefs star making Nicole pay for half of everything. The couple would split dinners, trips, and other things. Kelce's reasoning is believed to be a test of her true intentions. Going 50-50 was a way for Nicole to prove she wasn't just in it for the money, and she actually liked him. All right, let me just weigh in on this real quick. If you could, take this girl's name, Kelly, and her name is Kayla Nicole, Kayla Nicole.
That's a bad bitch, dude.
That's a bad bitch. Pull up some pictures and then click net worth. You're going to, okay, so show some images. Mm-hmm. We get it. She's hot. Yeah. But go to her net worth.
Okay.
Let's just see if we can get that number. Then you can go to an image of her. Net worth. Okay. Who knows if this is right? Get out of images. Go to all. Okay. Nicole's net worth. Go ahead. Right there.
$2 million.
$2 million.
You see that? $2 million. So she's got some bread. Actually, hold on. Scroll down. It says
annual income is $700K. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So she makes some money.
Yep.
Okay. I got to tell you, I understand what Travis Kelce is doing. Mm-hmm. Prove it to me, baby. Prove you're in this. But you make $14 million a year, bro. Mm-hmm. You don't have to split dinners. I always say this. There's nothing will get a hose. Sorry, I didn't.
He didn't. Stutter.
I meant to say pantyhose. I meant to say. Nothing will get a pantyhose dried up than asking her to split a dinner and split a check. Not a good look. A lady. I meant that. Mm-hmm. Okay, don't cut that. I didn't mean hose like that. I meant pantyhose. Mm-hmm. Not a good look for a multimillionaire to be splitting things like that. Do I understand his perspective? Do I understand that the woman needs to earn it and earn the trust and prove that she's not in it for the money? By the way, if they ever did end up together, there's something called a prenup, Travis. You should probably look into that. So do I understand the theory of what he's doing? But in practice, I do not think this is a good look. If you're making that much money, be a freaking gentleman. Pay for most of the stuff. Maybe sometimes she can pay for stuff. But be the freaking man here. I don't think it's a good look. Do you agree or disagree?
It depends on who you are. If you're Travis Kelce, future Hall of Fame tight end for the Kansas City Chiefs, I think it's a great look. And the reason, and here's the thing, Kayla Nicole might think, to the average rank and file man, Kayla Nicole would never give a guy like me a shot. So if she ever did, and I said, hey, can you pay for half? She's up out of there. But I'm not Travis Kelce. You understand what I mean? Women make exceptions for exceptional men. Kayla Nicole has probably never bought a drink in her life until she met Travis Kelce. On the flip side of that, this is where the strong and independent woman comes back to bite them in their collective ass. Because if you want to be strong and independent, that's all well and good. But then you can't expect men like like Jason. Jason Kelce plays for our hometown Eagles, and their brothers. But you can't expect if you're going to be this boss babe and this and that and the third. That's great, and I think that's good, especially if something happens. You want Devon has the skill set to if something happens to me, she can make money for herself. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourself. But this is when women try to flex and be these boss babes. A guy like Travis Kelce's like, oh, okay, you're a boss babe, huh? You're making $700 large a year. Cool. We're going to split this 50-50. So being a boss babe and being strong and independent is great, but there is a cost for everything. Kayla Nicole wanted to be the boss babe, but also still wanted to be taken care of. Here's something else. Travis Kelce would probably have paid for things if he took her seriously. I don't care how long he's been with her. If he really took her seriously, then he would have took her off the market and say, you know what? I got everything from now on. This is why I took her off the market. Our first quote unquote date was a trip to Hawaii. It cost $8,000. She paid every penny of it. That's when I knew she was serious.
Hold on. She paid for your guys' first trip?
Yep. I went to Hawaii, spent a week together. It's the best vacation I've ever been on.
Why did you feel the need to pay for your man for this? And then did you feel like, oh my God,
it was her suggestion. She texted me. She texted me. She said, hey, I'm going to Hawaii. Would you like to go? I said, if you're paying, I'm playing. 2 hours later, she's like, our flight leaves this, that, and a third.
Yeah.
If women truly love you and care about you, they'll spend money on you.
Well, I mean, you got to pay for double occupancy anyway. So
Right. And
there you go.
But that I do agree with. I have planned trips. If I plan the trip, then I do expect to pay for the trip. And I've planned trips with a significant other, and I paid for it. But I planned it. It was my idea, something I wanted to do. I want you to do it with me. So, yeah, I got it. But please believe when we got there, he paid for it.
Well, hold on, ladies. I got to get your opinion on this. When should a man pay for everything, most of everything, and when should a woman pay? So, for example, dinners. I don't think I've ever had a lady pay for dinner. I like it just wouldn't happen.
Well,
now if she went to the store and brought groceries home, I'd be like, oh, that's so sweet of you. Thank you. Amazing. But if we're going out for dinner, I'm paying. Okay. Even when I was broke as shit. Okay. Now I've got some money. Things are good. I will pay.
Right.
But when is it acceptable for a woman to like, if you're gentlemen, if you're going to take a lady on a first date and you try to split the bill, you're not getting any. Okay, buddy? So when is it acceptable for a woman to pay versus a man to pay?
Well, I mean, it's whatever he chooses is acceptable, and whatever she chooses is acceptable. At the end of the day, like I said earlier when this podcast first started, if I ask you out, this man, if I'm asking you to, hey, let me take you to dinner, then that's on me. I want to take you to dinner. If you're asking me, then I feel like it's on you. Or if I be like, babe, I want to go to Roof Chris. Hey, are you taking me? Okay. There's a difference. Because if I ask you, hey, you taking me to Roof Chris? I really want to go there. Then I expect you to pay for it. If I say, hey, babe, come on, let me take you out. We're going to go to the Roof Chris and have dinner. Well, then that's on me.
I think it depends where you are in a relationship. If Devon tonight were to say, hey, let's go to Ruth's Chris, I'm not going to make her pay. I'm going to pay. And the reason why I pay is because she has earned my commitment. This is why I always tell men, never, ever, ever take a woman out on a first date for dinner. These days, back in the day, that was great. That was the gentlemanly.
I'm going to get all my free meals.
Well,
you heard that, and there it was, gentlemen.
Listen, that is perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. Listen, all you hustling girls out there, city girls, get yours. But if you listen to guys like me, this goes back to earning the trust. Okay, you're attractive enough, and I ask you out. I'll pay for drinks. I'll pay for coffee. But I'm not about to pay for dinner for a woman I don't know, because I might not like her if I take her out for coffee or drinks. And if I don't like you, I'm damn sure not going to feed you. I'll smash you, but I'm not going to feed you if I don't like you. When a woman earns a man's trust and they want to go out, at that point, the man definitely has to pay because you're the man and you should pay. Whereas in this situation, this is a outlier situation. You got a guy, and he's making $16.7 million a year.
$14 million a year.
Well, okay. Well, his contract is.
He's making a ton of money.
He's making a ton of money, right? You got this is an exception to the rule. She's hot, she's rich. He's hot, he's rich. The rule,
the money ain't the same though.
Not even close.
The money is different, so the rules are different.
Right. So if you like that clip, click right here to watch another, or if you want to watch the entire Saucecast, click right here.